This training will cover filling out a daily work report. For this training, we're using the inspector role, but your project management role has the same function. To fill out a daily work report, on your home page, you'll see the daily work report link. Select that. That will take you to the daily work report overview where you can see all your daily work reports that you have filled out or that have been approved. What you'll want to do is go in the component actions dropdown, select contract to add to DWR. So for this, you'll want to select the contract that you're using. Select that and hit create DWR on contract. This first screen, it will show you a DWR date, the inspector. These are all pre-filled, so you will want to check the DWR date to be sure because it populates to that day's date. So if you're filling out, if you're a few days behind and you need to be filling this out for a previous date, you'll want to go in there and select the proper date for that. Then you'll go through and fill out the weather. All that information. You can go in here and fill out any type of remark that's necessary. And if you need to, you could do multiple remarks in here if you're needing to. Once you have this first page filled out, hit the Save button. You'll notice at the top bar, it has the date, the inspector, the sequence number. So in other words, you know that this is the first DWR for that date, and it's still in the draft status. So you have the general tab. You'll want to then go to contractors on site, where you'll select the contract button. And here's where you'll want to find the contractor that worked for that day. Select one or all, if there's many, and then add them to your daily work report. Once you have that, all your contractors added, hit the Save button, or then you can do the start time and end time. So you can go in there and select the date and the time, and this time can be changed, so up or down. So if you want to say that they started at 8:30 in the morning on the 4th, you'll select that, and then the end time, select the date, and you'll select PM if they stopped, and you can go through and select whatever time that they then stopped working. Total hours worked, fill that in, and then hit Save. For here on the contractor's equipment, you'll want to move down in order. You'll select the actual contractor. And here's where you can select the number on site, what type of equipment, if it was one or multiple, how many were used, and then the type of equipment that was used. And if you're not seeing something on here, you can also type in here like SKID, and it'll search for skid loader, and you can select that and then add that to contractor equipment, and then hit Save once you have that. The next tab you'll want to select is contract personnel. You go in here again, select the contractor. Now the personnel is more like your general laborers. What type of laborers were on site? So this is where you can concrete worker, general laborer, just a worker, truck driver, landscaper, whatever they were. So you can actually select that and add that to your daily work report. Make sure you hit Save. And then the number, how many were on site. whether it was 1 or 10. And so that we know that they had a 12-hour day, so you can put 1 on there and 12 hours. Any comments you want to put on there, you can do that and then hit save. Now, contractor staff is more the management role. So select the contractor staff, and if there was any of the supervisors the contractors had on site, you can select that, and we'll have those preloaded into our system so you can select which supervisor was on site. Make sure you hit save, and then you can determine how many hours they were on site. Those 5. Any comments? Then hit save. Okay, postings. So this is where you're going to want to check to see on your contract sampling checklist to see what postings were worked on that day. So you'll go through select items, and you can do a filter and search. If you want to, you can search on the types of postings, line items, whatever. Or if you can't want to, you can scroll through. But for this one, I'm going to go ahead and look for, let's look for 9. This, we're going to select Dow Concrete, and I'm going to hit save. Okay, so we have that item on. So now we can open it up. We know we're going to select, because that was the contractor that used it. Material set, we're going to go 47B. And then we're going to go ahead. You can put, if you notice here, the location says see agency view. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Save this. Okay, so now that's been saved. Now, you can open it back up, review. We have the 10-inch, we have this. So now what we can do is go in here and actually do our daily pavement laid report. You'll enter in your mix design, if there is any, mixer size, start time, end time, stations, if there is any, end station, side, left or right, mixer size. Go ahead and hit save once you have all your information posted in there. And this will attach your pavement labor report to your daily work report, so that information is together. Then when you need to get back to your daily work report, in the upper left-hand corner, select daily work report item postum. That takes you back to your daily work report where all your information is on there. Now you'll see it's still in the draft status, so you'll need to submit this. So in the component action dropdown, go down, submit for approval. And that submits your daily work report for the PM to approve. They can approve or reject your daily work report. Once done, you can then select and go to the home page. That goes over the daily work report. If you do have any questions while completing a daily work report, on the home page is our phone number and email. You can contact us either way, and we'd be happy to help you.